Newnesy, big game this week down in North Melbourne. First game in Tasmania for quite a while. Have you ever played footy down there or even been in Tasmania?
I haven't, so it'll be pretty interesting. Yeah, I think the ground's pretty similar to Etihad, same size, so we're used to that, but I think the width is a bit smaller, so it's only a couple of metres, but yeah, it shouldn't be too different.
Jack Stevens been ruled out with an injury. I don't know if that affects your role within the team, if that it means more time in the midfield. Has that been spoken about so far this week?
It hasn't been spoken about yet, but obviously Lenny will probably come back in, so I don't know if it'll change it a little bit, but my role's usually the same pretty much every week, on the wing and half back, but I'd love to get a crack on the inside, but we'll just see what happens.
What are you anticipating coming up against North Melbourne? I mean, they can be a little bit hot and cold, but they're coming off a win over Hawthorn, which is no mean feat. Are you preparing for a fairly decent sort of hit-out?
Yeah, we're preparing for a big contest, so I think the weather's going to be pretty cold down in Tassie. Could be a bit of rain and stuff, so it could be pretty tough inside. So Brisbane knocked them off a couple of weeks ago. We'll look at that game and see how they did it, but they're in good nick, but hopefully we can bring our A game. Obviously
the first time that the Saints have played a team featuring Dal Santo. Do you expect there might be a bit of friendly banter out there?
Yeah, I think there will be. Yeah, it'll be a bit weird playing against him, but looking forward to having a crack.
And the other way around, we've got Luke Delaney. He's also playing against his old team. Has he sort of given a bit of insight to the inner workings of North Melbourne this week at the team meetings?
Yeah, he's spoken up. He's obviously got a lot of knowledge about their side, so he said a bit, but yeah, it should be a pretty big game with him and Nicky Dal. And
just for looking ahead to the rest of the season, obviously finals aren't on the agenda, but what's the team hoping to actually get out of the remainder of the year?
We've got 7 games left. We've obviously had a pretty disappointing couple of weeks, so we're going to try and build from here. So we definitely had a pretty stern talking to this week. All the boys are jumping on board, so hopefully we can have a crack and show a bit more in the last 7 rounds.
Thanks for the chat, Newnes.
Thanks, Lukey. Cheers.